Okay, so let me see. Let me refresh this. It should say I'm live. I'm back on live after not being on live in a minute. Definitely say what's up as you are coming into the chat. Let me know that you are watching. Hi to the first person in the chat. We're going to wait for some more people. I tried to wait almost till 8 o'clock. People be off work, getting off work, going to work. It's a lot that I want to talk about on live today. So as you are coming into the chat, definitely say hello, say what's up. It's a lot going on right now. Let me pull the chat up. People gonna be like, what? Now people be like, BritneyChanel, you don't be getting on live. And so I'm on live, y'all. So I'm about to read this until people start getting on. Cause definitely hold on, I'm finna get on Instagram and let people know over there that I'm live, just so they know. Who are these people? Oh yeah. This is crazy. Like, I'm literally still waiting for people to get on my live. This is crazy. Which is clear to me that notifications be played with. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes to see. Definitely gonna make a video over here while I'm on live over here. Cause you know people be on Instagram. So if y'all see me like looking at my phone and looking into the camera, I'm filming for Instagram and then to let people know I'm like on live over there. So what's up, y'all? I'm on live right now on YouTube. Trying to figure out what's going on with my notifications, but I'm definitely live right now. You should come and watch. That's crazy that I'm literally on live right now and putting a video up. Oh my gosh. YouTube be doing the absolute most, y'all. So I gotta put out notifications myself. So we shall see. I guess I'm gonna film this like I'm filming a video until people get on this live. This is crazy. I know a lot is happening today, like Aretha's funeral. Oh my gosh, it was a lot of people that was performing there, and then this whole Tyga Kylie drama happening today. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. But I'm like, where is all of the people? Where is my notifications? Because then on my screen too, it's saying waiting to be on live. So we'll see, y'all. Now I've been on for like 4 minutes. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. Get my little content set up and see what's popping. And then this is crazy. The Jolie Musa case is solved. I never thought I would see the day. Hi, people that's on the live. Okay, so now I'm seeing people that's coming into the live. Definitely say what's up in the chat. It's a lot going on, y'all. Oh, definitely say what's up on the chat as you're coming in to let me know where you checking in from. We finally got people getting the notifications. I see. I'm glad I put one out on Instagram, honey, because with YouTube, the notifications don't seem like they going out. Or it could be it is Friday and people are getting off of work. So I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to reevaluate. Maybe going live on Fridays. I'll pick another day. But I cannot wait to express some things to y'all because there's so much that has been going on in these YouTube streets. Number one, drama in the YouTube streets, drama in the entertainment business. It's just so much tea to just release and to share. So much knowledge to share. So I cannot wait until people start getting on the live, y'all. It's crazy. So much to tell. So much to tell. So much to tell. Oh, yeah. I'm literally gonna have to. I had to take the Facebook down. I guess I'll get into why I took the Facebook down. Not too much, but I had to take the Facebook down for personal privacy reasons. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna go too much into depth with that, but it was crazy because a lot of people have been asking me about where the Facebook went. The Facebook went unpublished due to some things. So as you are coming in the live, y'all, definitely say what's up in the chats. Let me know where you checking in from. Or let me know if this is your first time watching BritneyChanel. Let me know how you doing, period, y'all. Let me know how y'all doing, period. I'm sitting here waiting for these notifications to go out like, Lord, what is really happening? Like, there's no way I have this many subscribers and the notifications be getting played with. I'm telling you, y'all. And I be trying my hardest. To just, mind my business, stay out the way, do me, and just do YouTube. Oh, yeah. I might restart this live over. Hi, Ocean. How are you? You checking in from Chicago? Whew. How is it in Chicago right now? How do you feel? Like, how is it in Chicago right now? I love all my subscribers from Chicago. Y'all be keeping me in touch of what's going on. I mean, it's been real. Like, since I got a lot of people that I know from Chicago, but it's just been real since that whole Kanika Jenkins situation, honey. I think, like, it was a lot of stuff happening from Chicago, and people in Chicago just was like, yeah, this be happening out here, and it was like crazy how I got to like interview P. Rico way back when regarding that whole situation with Kanika Jenkins. It was crazy. Okay, you say, I love Chicago. There are a lot of issues going on, but we're resilient. I see y'all resilient because it be like, when I be talking to people that I know from Chicago, they be like, man, all that do not be happening the way they be saying it be happening. But then I be looking at the news and they just steadily be blasting Chicago saying that, 70-something people got shot one day. And I was like, what? 40-something people got shot another day. And I'm just like, My friends in Chicago be like, come and visit us. I be like, no, I'm good. I don't know. But shout out to Chicago, though. I don't know. Maybe people watching Aretha's funeral right now because it is live right now. I might, get back on here a little later. I definitely might get back on here a little later. But then if I see when I get off, people going to be spamming me talking about, when you going live again, you don't be on live. And when I be on live, you know what I mean? So when I be on live, people be like, it's either I'm getting spammed or it'd be like, if I wait till, I'm gonna start waiting till like 8, probably like 8 o'clock, and then coming on here. Cause I'm like, man, I could have ate my food, I could have did this and that, but I wanted to share the tea with y'all. I wanted to share what was going on. Thank you for whoever thumbs up the video. If you just came into the live, definitely let me know who you are, where you checking in from in the live chat for me. Ooh, this Revlon color stay. I might have to try that. I'm trying to over here on Instagram to let people know I'm going live too, because this is ridiculous with these notifications. And I guarantee these notifications ain't going out the way they supposed to, y'all. Because people be telling me, oh, I don't be getting that you be putting out new videos. Let me see. And I be trying to be calm with y'all. I be trying to be calm. But YouTube, but really work your nerves, because it's like you work hard as a content creator, and it's like different things or monkey wrenches will be thrown in the mix. Like you like, dang, I'm trying to follow the rules. I'm really trying to follow the rules. I'll tell y'all what, I will get back up here in maybe 15 more minutes. Or I might just film a video, because I don't know. If y'all want me to get back up here in 15 more minutes, just let me know in this comment section down below, okay? Because I know, because I'm like, it's no way a person have this many subscribers and the notifications are not going out, because clearly I literally, and I'm telling people on Instagram that I'm live now, but these notifications, this is just, it's horrible. It is horrible. This is like ridiculous at this point. Now you got some people that's fan, crazy, but I don't expect people to be keeping up with who's live when, who's live whenever. Like, that's what the notification button was for. I wish the notification button never was in existence, because you deal with stuff like this where it's like you working hard as a content creator, and then it's like I'm sitting here having to notify people myself. Like, this is just ridiculous. And then be having the nerves to talk about do a survey on how you feel about it. Like, how do you feel as a content creator? It's crazy. Like I want the notification buttons to work. Because people be pushing it, and it's like, literally, you going through all this drama. But I will be back, so the people that are watching, you said they suck. I will be back in about 15 minutes. If y'all want to know the tea and y'all want me to go back live in 15 minutes, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Because I'm going to just maybe put it up as, release this as a video, and then come back on to talk about, YouTube Clout, what's been going on in these YouTube streets. Because it's so much tea. And I'll be back, y'all. Hey, Jack Frost. See, you called me just before I was about to get off, Jack Frost. How you doing? See, now people getting a notification. See, I was like, look, I was going to try. I was literally going to be like, yo, in 15 more minutes to see. Where you checking in from, Jack Frost? You chilling? While I got a few people on here, let me talk to, you said you'll come back? All right. While I got a few people on here, okay, people starting to get see, I told you. I was just telling Ocean. I was like, look, these notifications is not going out, y'all. I said it. I said, look, I know it's a lot going on today, because Aretha funeral was today. just so much. Oh, well, thank you so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just film the video. And then people who want to watch, they can watch it later. But I think the people on here, I think y'all will benefit from it. So I just want to talk about YouTube Clout. Like, a lot of people be like DMing me, asking me how to like start a channel. They be asking me how to how do you get views? How do you start a channel? And I'm definitely gonna go over ways to do the YouTube Clout thing, to try to make your channel pop without you getting your channel kicked off. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know the rules and the regulations of YouTube. A lot of people don't know what you can do and what you can't do. And a lot of people be like, for starters, do not, if you want to build your channel to get like views and to get paid, you could get academics numbers, you saying? I mean, you still can. You ain't got to be a DJ Academics to get numbers on YouTube. I mean, if DJ Academics could do it, then a lot of people could do it. Like, DJ Academics, people like him because I'm going to say, like, I don't personally care for DJ Academic, but he does put up a lot of hip-hop content. But he built his following, and he had consistency. And a lot of people, they just get up on here because before AdSense and stuff was changed, people would get up here and just put up videos. And it got a lot of people into trouble because people was literally putting up videos they was trolling to get paid. And the quickest way to not build your channel is to troll, okay? Trolling can get you into so much trouble on YouTube. A lot of people do not talk about it because they think, like, I'm going to do all this trolling and I'm going to keep making pages, keep making pages, keep making pages. Or if they flag this page, I'm going to make another page. But what they don't tell you about, which I'm about to give y'all a secret that a lot of people do not know in their YouTube creators, content creators. If you are caught trolling, thank you. You said AK. You said AK is good, but you're not doing bad. I think academics is, I mean, I really feel like he kind of not, like, his credentials in hip-hop ain't really all of that. But I feel like he has a fan following because certain people like his personality. They like his consistency. And, you know, you can respect that. Like, he kind of, if he was to say he was self-made, I would believe it because literally he went from doing, like, I guess, Twitch videos to YouTube videos and then on Complex and that sort of thing. So he did kind of build his brand and everything like that. But I'm about to tell y'all like a secret that a lot of people do not know about, like the trolling and stuff. Like on YouTube, you said, yeah, you gotta be, if you're gonna build a channel, you gotta be in grind mode. Like literally, you gotta put out videos. Because if you don't put out videos, then you don't get the promotion that you need for your channel to be like a bigger channel. Like you literally have to be consistent because the more content, and it can't be like, when it comes to content, you cannot be putting out junk. You was doing 10 videos a day? You got to though. It's a person. I don't always catch you live, but I will watch it later. Thumbs up. Thank you, Oshan. Welcome to the chat. Y'all definitely say what's up. BBN. See, you do be putting out videos. A lot of people just think, and I'm glad you on here because you can attest to this. A lot of people just think if you just put out crap videos that you're going to be on. They think if you put out garbage and different stuff like that, like you're going to get paid and that sort of stuff. Thank you. But they don't tell people when it comes about the trolling. Like, people get it twisted, okay? The one thing I don't want people to get confused with is, like, you see I'm in, like, a homie type of setting, right? people get it twisted when they get up here and put videos out because they be clout chasing and stuff like that. So they get comfortable and they start trying to do stuff like libel. They try to slander people. They try to talk about people. But when you do that, you can, it's so many things to YouTube. Like, please, if you starting a channel, look at the community guidelines so you do not be one of those people who start a channel and get a whole bunch of subscribers and then lose them because you don't know what the community guidelines are and how to keep yourself from getting what I'm about to say. So a lot of people, they do these trolls. They think if YouTube throw me off of one channel, I can run to the next channel. I can keep making channels. What they don't know is you could get yourself to the point here on YouTube where you could do all that trolling and you can make all those channels, but you eventually get your IP address banned from, and then you will not be able to make YouTube pages anymore. They will start, like, in the more channels that you make, if you're gonna do trolling, they'll start blocking your channels in the search engine for people to find you, and just all kind of stuff. So it just don't pay to be out here just to clout chase and try to get clout trolling, because if you in fact want a channel and you want to build a channel and you want to be making suitable money and you want to be like really living like a YouTuber lifestyle, then you have to build your channel and actually build it with content, and you gotta stay sucker free. You said if one of your channels get a strike, exactly, like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm about to run to another channel. Like, nah, literally all of it is tied together, especially if you like get your channel to the point where it's monetized or you getting your channel to a certain point. Literally, these people is not playing with people on YouTube. Like, literally, like, people really just do not understand how serious it is. Then a lot of YouTubers, they make the mistake, I'm gonna tell y'all, they make the mistake where they clout chase so much that their reality is kind of distorted. Like, they think because they making videos in their house that they could do stuff like be slander people's name, just make stuff up and stuff like that. Or because we're on the internet, people kind of cross the boundary line of stalking and stuff like that. Like, they don't realize certain behaviors can count as stalking against them and stuff like that. So certain behaviors that you exhibit on the internet, they can and will be used against you. I've been telling y'all this since back in the Chosen King days, where I was telling him, like, yo, you better chill with this, because literally you could work, to build your YouTube channel and you lose it all. I've seen people with the like big channels, I'm talking about 20-something thousand, lose their whole page. And it's like, for what? Like, if you working hard for a channel, why lose your whole page? Because you clout chasing. Why put out fugazi news and, be facing lawsuits and stuff like that? Like, people be like, oh, how do you put out the celebrity content without getting... You said he should have listened. Man, I used to try to tell people back in the day when I was making those type of videos back then, like, you don't, like, something that you do on YouTube, like, to get a lot of subscribers in a certain amount of time, is like, you definitely, who should have... Okay, so way back when, this is the only time I'm ever bringing that name up, y'all. Y'all know I can't stand him like that. It was a guy named Chosen Fraud, aka Chosen King. Way back when, he used to be making videos like last year in the Kanika, I would say the Kanika era of YouTube, y'all. Like, so it's like everybody was on this Kanika Jenkins wave back in Chicago. And they used to make videos, and I used to be like, why are these people making videos trying to profit off this dead girl? Like, I used to be like, it's disgusting. So people were doing stuff like trolling, and they were like literally making stuff up. I'm talking about breaking the law, like representing themselves as stuff that they were not, like a federal agency. Like, it literally was like a circus on YouTube. And the crazy thing is, people is still doing these videos on Kanika Jenkins. Now, I think they was doing videos a while ago about Sadaria Davis out of Chicago. They was doing Jolie Musa videos. Like, I mean, it's literally every female that kind of passed away that was similar to the Kanika situation. These type of people, they just ran to doing these type of videos. It was some people, they were kind of cool and credible, and then it was some people that was doing that J4K stuff on some scam stuff. They was straight scamming, begging, swindling, and it was just like they was one step away from the jail cell. Cause like I said, like, people who be trolling, a lot of the times they think because they in a comfortable home like setting that they could do stuff like with the cyber stalking stuff, right? The cyber stalking, I remember it was a girl named Brianna Garrett, and these people, they was so into this Kanika Jenkins case that they was all over that girl Facebook harassing the 16-year-old girl, I think, because they thought she was Kanika, because these YouTubers was like saying that she was cloned and all this other crazy stuff. So people, they kind of cross the line when they're on the internet and they don't realize, because they trying to get clout. Like, they trying to go at, you know, bigger YouTubers, or they trying to get involved and, you know, they want to be the person that break a case and that sort of thing. So what they do is they clout chase. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that got videos on clout chasing. The easiest way to clout chase, or the easiest way, because I don't be clout chasing, like I be setting waves. I don't be doing that clout chasing stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all the easiest way. If you see a sucker and the person is slipping, just make sure if you're gonna come at them, you come at them with the truth. Like, when I was making videos back then, I was coming at people with the truth. Like, when I was going at, like, Chosen Clown, I was basically telling the truth about what was going on. Like, I was coming, I didn't disrespect him. I just said, yo, why you on here taking people, make with these allegations against people that you don't even know? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Did you know that this is breaking the law? Did you know that this is this? So if you're gonna come at certain YouTubers on YouTube because you want to, like, I guess, go at them for, like, controversy and that sort of thing, which I was doing it because I actually absolutely was disgusted. But some people, they go at other people in these fake type of beefs. You know, this is this YouTube street mess that they be coming up with. If you're going to do it, you got to come at people with the facts. Because when you get into all that other crazy stuff, like with that circus type of stuff where they was on people like, they was exposing minors and stuff like that. That stuff that could be constituted as cyber stalking, and you could go to jail for that. Like, some of that stuff is like felony type of charges that you could get charged for. So it's like, I be putting these videos out because I like to educate people. And I don't want people to go to jail or to get hemmed up because they want to, get more subscribers. A way to get more subscribers is if, let's say you go to, like, some of the bigger channels. Like, I like bigger YouTubers here on YouTube. Like, I'm not going to say who my faves are, but, you might see me on another person's channel because I'm really, like, a subscriber of their work. I like what they do. I like the videos that they put out. They, they're inspiration and that sort of thing. So you go to their channels and you kind of, like, leave nice comments in their chat, in their chat or whatever. But it's like people, they want to take the easy route. So it's like, it's hard for them to build their channel because they want to take the easy route. They don't want to work. They just want to, troll, go to place. You are? Thank you so much. But they want to troll and they want to go to place to place. But the way that you do it, and just, the tackiest thing that I've ever seen in my life, y'all, is when people come to other people's channel who got bigger subscribers than them, or like a bigger number of subscribers than them, and they begging for subscribers in the person chat. Like, that's so tacky, so disgusting. Like, it's the worst thing that you can do. Like, you don't, like, first of all, I feel like if you're gonna come to a bigger channel and you want them to promote you, I feel like you should pay them in their super chat, because that's what super chat is for. But you have to ask. Super chat is for like promotion. Like if you want that person to see your comment right away, you pay and then it goes boom, like up to the top. And also it's just like, if you want promotion and you want to go to a bigger channel and you want to talk about your stuff, pay the people. Do not try to be cheap and be all in people chat trying to beg for no, not you, like not you, but I'm saying like Jack Frost, not you. I'm not talking about that, because you didn't drop your channel in a way like you was like, subscribe. Not you. I'm just saying like, not you. I'm just saying like with people who be doing trolling type of stuff. This is just clearly for educational purposes. I'm not naming out no names. Oh my God. Here we go. back to what I was saying. Because people will try to steal subscribers, and what they do, like literally, I've had some of my moderators throw people out of my chat for doing it, because I don't like it. Like literally, I feel like if you in my house, you need to talk to me and you need to ask me first. That's how I feel. And I don't go to other people's pages doing that. Like promotion is you just being in somebody's chat, just in their chat, not you going over there to like, oh yeah, go subscribe to my channel. Like I had somebody like basically saying that, and I'm like, sweetheart, that's crazy. Yes, people will subscribe to you, Ocean. Thank you for saying that, Ocean. People will subscribe to you if you saying interesting things and like collaborating and talking to different people in the chat. Like they will come to your page. Like I've had that happen before. Like people say, I seen you in such and such chat or whatever. I am working to rebrand and change the format, because I really want like to start doing reaction type of videos too, because people be like, Brittany, you are so silly. Like the way you be doing stuff. I want y'all to see my face as I'm like reading this news. Like I know I like to put the news up sometimes and like let it be about the story sometimes. But I actually want to start reacting to some of these videos on YouTube. So I don't know if I'll put it on this channel or if I'll do a channel for that. But I definitely want to like explore that option of that period, because it's like the stuff that I be seeing in the videos that I be seeing like just around be like, are you for real? So giving commentary, I got tongue twisted. Giving commentary is like one of my favorite pastimes to do, and that's why I decided to do it. People, y'all gotta realize too, like on YouTube, you gotta be known for, like, if you're gonna get clout or you're gonna get cred in the YouTube streets, you gotta be a trendsetter, okay? Like you gotta be like so different. Like it's like millions of people doing YouTube. What make you different from the different people that's doing YouTube? Like you got 100 people doing thank you, Light of Hope. You got like 1 million and some people doing gossip YouTube channels, gamer YouTube channels, just all kind of stuff. So what makes your videos pop and that sort of thing? And I feel like something I did, it's like my personality. I don't really be trying to be nobody else but myself. And so because sometimes I come off like as calm, sweet, you know, but also like gangster at the same time. I'm not saying I'm a gangster, but like I will be like I in the past I have steps to some people on YouTube because they was, you know, playing with my name, and it was a straight Birdman situation. Like, you gonna put some respect on my name and stop playing with me out here. But that was when my channel was smaller. Like, you gotta kind of take risks though. I should visit your live stream one day. I gotta click your notification so I know like when you be doing videos. So if you do a live stream, oh, somebody was talking about it today. I was watching T Knight, yo, and T Knight has said something that was so real. The chosen clowns type of dude. you seen people, they was talking about how they didn't like Chosen, how they was, doing this, that, and the third. And they basically started all these panels, which I did see different people doing panels before Chosen, but I think like Chosen Clown kind of like popularized, or made notorious the whole panel thing. And a lot of people was like, back in that time, they was like, yo, I really want you to do a panel and that sort of thing. And I was like, I don't even want to do nothing remotely that looked like him at all. Ugh. Like, I don't even want to do nothing remotely similar to that. Like, I just really wanted to, like, rebrand and, like, branch out and just, jump into the internet world and do something different and innovative. Because I'm just, like, people be knowing me for just me being, like, about it. Like, I will roll up on people, like, what was you saying? And you was talking all that stuff in your chat. Like, what was you saying about BritneyChanel? Like, I will literally... But now it's like, I feel like I'm more mature, and I have, like, now that I have staff to do that for me now, it's like, God is good. Like, just the growth and everything that's happening. Like, God is so good, y'all. You said, okay, so same time every weekday. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about, like, the YouTube clout stuff. Like, you could try to get clout, but you got to do it the right way. You can't be out here trying to get clout and you ain't doing it right. Like, when I was way back when, which it was about a week ago. Like, I'm not saying like a week ago, but I'm saying like when I used to be like real small, because I'm still small. But when I used to be like real small, like I was like very appreciative of like anybody like that was subscribed. Like I was like, oh my God, like I got 88 subscribers. Oh my God, I got 100 subscribers. Like I was just so excited about subscribers, period. So now it's like, oh my God, like it's like you gotta be humble too. Like don't let it get to your brain or your head when you start getting subscribers, because people, it comes off when people do that. Like when I be watching people and they have growth, and I be seeing them and they don't have no humility, like they can't talk to the people, or like they just jealous of everybody. Like you could kind of tell that sort of stuff be going on in the YouTube streets. And it's like I always am embracing of people. Like I always like to be humble and that sort of stuff. But I just like to be real. Like I come up here and I be like real with y'all. Like I be real like about what I feel and like stuff that I believe in. Yeah, Super Cam said, don't let it go to your head. Super Cam, you know I've been real since day one. I've been realer. Like, Super Cam, honey, knew me back, like, way back then when I first started putting up YouTube videos. Like, when I was just, like, having fun. And I think a lot of people, they miss out on that, like, the having fun process of the growth process on YouTube. Okay, I gotta check out the Jack Frost, like the channel. I've seen the BBN channel before though. From the Bronx, South Bronx, stand up, like. Oh, okay. So while I got y'all on here, have y'all heard about this Tyga and Kylie situation though? Because I want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about this Tyga Kylie situation and what was going on with Cardi B and that Martin Luther King situation, y'all, because it's been real out in these streets. I'm doing a weekly recap. I'm talking about how to get YouTube clout and the ways that you can get your channel shut down, all kind of stuff. Is SoundView like a podcast? Cam, you be playing too much. Cam, you be playing too much. Oh, Cam, you be playing too much. It's a neighborhood. I was thinking, you can't put SoundView and think I'm not going to think about SoundCloud or or think I'm not going to think about SoundCloud and these other podcasts. Where's that at specifically though? Because I only know, my block. I know, I'm not going to say where I was at for personal reasons. Cause you know, if I, you know, if I go back and be with family, I don't want nobody in their biz. But still, okay. So he's in near Parkchester. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay, so my question to y'all, because I did put the video up about Tyga and Kylie Jenner. What do y'all think about him saying that he built, well, kind of like not built, but like he's owed some credit in Kylie's success? Cause I mean, I feel like he's kind of telling the truth a little bit. Like I don't think he's trying to take credit for everything, but I think that she did kind of get a little bit successful off of what he told her to do. Like he basically was telling her to, like, in so many words, to culturally appropriate, if that makes any sense. Like he was basically telling her, wear your hair like this, wear these type of clothes. And you know, you did see her go from a tuna fish lip, like I can't do a tuna fish lip, but she ain't had no lips, to her getting lip injections and fillers. And then, oh, people like hit me up on Instagram. And then she went from no butt, like pancake flat. I mean pancake flat, to her getting the surgery done, wearing J's and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like he did suggest, he said he suggested a lot of stuff for her to do, because he was like, if you got the black community behind you, you said they come off like they big stars to get exposure. Well, Cam, let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Do you feel like people knew who Tyga was before Kylie? Because a lot of Kylie's fans is like, didn't nobody even know who a Tyga was? I'm talking about everything tonight, y'all. I'm talking about this Kylie situation. I'm talking about Cardi B talking, doing that bugged out skit, acting like she was Coretta Scott King, and that was just a hot mess on wheels. Like, Lord Jesus, take the wheel this week. Did you call him Tony the Tiger? Awful, 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 awful. I always wonder, like, why he called himself Tyga. Like, because the only other Blasian that, like, we know named Tyga is Tiger Woods. And Tiger Woods was fine way back in the day. Now, not so much. I can't with you, Cam. I literally cannot. Lakeisha Young, how you doing? I'm looking at the chat over here, y'all. So as people come in, like, definitely let me know what's up in the chat, y'all. Cam, I can't with you. Like, you be wilding out. You be wilding out on Instagram. You be wilding out on the daggone chat. But yeah, like, this trolling thing, honey, it be getting out of hand on YouTube. Like, and I'm just, while I was giving tips, I'm just gonna let people know that BritneyChanel don't play about, you know, my brand and the stuff that I'm building, and I'm just trying to be a positive person, so I'm not gonna ever let nobody like come against that at all. You said a positive and supportive partner should aid in your success. Okay, so Cam said, okay, so Ocean says a positive and supportive partner should aid in your success, and then Cam is saying you can say they use each other for business purposes. I think she had a platform, but I think all of them Kardashian Jenner girls, like, they really like known for nothing. Like the one that's the most known is Kim Kardashian for that sex tape, and then, you know, Kim Kardashian and her stylist and stuff, they known for like the trend setting type of makeup and that sort of stuff. Kylie kind of following the Kim formula, linking, all they do is just latch on to black talent or whatever. Like Kim Kardashian got a Kanye and all of that sort of thing. So I just feel like that family they play the business part of it smartly, but I feel like I don't know, something about them is just off to me. Wayne Young, how you doing? Welcome to the chats. I hope y'all like replay, like those people that's just getting on the chat, replay the beginning, honey, because the troll, I wanted to like give people tips on like how to build their channel without trolling, because you don't want to work hard on YouTube and then lose everything. That was the first part of the video, and now we talking about Kylie and oh, thank you. Now we talking about now we talking about like Kylie and this whole Tyga thing, where Twitter is tearing Tyga up for just even implying. All right, bye. Okay, so anyways, thank you, Wayne Young. Y'all know what I'm like interested in too. Like, do y'all feel like with this whole the drama with the Cardi B and the Coretta Scott King, they was literally on this skit, I think that was made by like Rip Michaels, acting as if they were like the real housewives of the civil rights movement. And it was like, when I was watching the skit, because I'm like, you know, recapping all the drama. You haven't heard about Cardi B? You need to watch that skit that was released by TMZ. Cardi B in the skit played Coretta Scott King, and it was just another woman. You know, they played different women in the civil rights movement. Like somebody played Rosa Parks, somebody played Betty Shabazz, and all this other stuff. But they literally in the skit was trying to like make a joke like Martin Luther King was a hoe on the skit, and I was looking like, are we serious here? And this is like the 55th anniversary like of the I Have a Dream speech. And what I have been noticing, because even though I may not agree with all of the Martin Luther King ideals, as far as his whole ideals about integration and that sort of thing, that's just real disrespectful to come out and say, you know, Martin Luther King was a hoe in a skit. Like, they was like, who hasn't, they was all in the skit, who hasn't Martin Luther King been with? And it's just like, we already know that the, you know, people that have been leaking this information about Martin Luther King, they've had this, you know, they're saying that they do have information. Like, it's documentaries about it. Like, they were saying, like, it used to be, like, sex orgies at these conferences and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I love her vlog too. I love Lovely T's vlog. Like, she just is like the reactions. I love what she be talking about Tokyo Tony. It be cracking me up. She be calling her Teriyaki Tina and everything. Like, I be like, pretty much, even though I don't agree with, like, you know, the messages of Martin Luther King, all of, you know, maybe not all of them, you know, I just feel like that's real disrespectful to his family to be out here calling that man a hoe like that. Like, the man is dead. Like, why are you doing that? But it's like both sides. Like, the liberal side, I feel like, is going to protect that Martin Luther King legacy, because when they do that racist type of stuff, I'm not saying that liberal people are racist, but I'm saying, like, some people who are liberals, I'm not talking about, like, you know, people that's necessarily in the politician type of thing, people that may have, like, a liberal mindset, they like to do, like, every now and again racist stuff, and then use Martin Luther King, like, you know, we shall overcome and we should all be together type of thing. And I have that black friend. They like to use Martin Luther King when it's time to answer up for stuff that they be doing. So Martin Luther King is real important to a certain party of people too. But then there's a certain party of people that want to discredit Martin Luther King and that legacy. So I be looking at it from both sides. Like, these people, did they literally just say Martin Luther King was a hoe on this skit and really thought that that was going to be appropriate? And then for TMZ to release it, I was like, dang, these people are crazy. These people are definitely crazy. I think they do that to all of the black entertainers, like, they, or people in that the civil rights movement. I think that they be literally like, I think a lot of us, we have like so much hope and faith in some of these people that are activists and that sort of stuff. But a lot of these people, they build up to tear them down. Like a lot of these people, like we don't know what kind of oaths or some stuff that they took, or what kind of people they was hanging with or participated with, because you know a lot of this stuff that we going through now is based off of stuff that happened in the past, based off of demonic soul ties and generational curses that in agreements that your people could have been with in the past. Like literally, people just everything down to where like geographical names are to represent different stuff and different pacts and alliances with people. So it's like the evidence is all around us. I think that spiritually we're just these people that preach this saved by grace movement and everything is just grace and love, and they don't want to address the real issues and the causes of things in the community. Is why we have these people that's disrespecting the legacies of people that came before us. Like speaking of this, like Cardi B, I heard Lovely T mention that she was Dominican or island descent, and I've noticed because I just seen a video too where somebody did something about an African IG model who basically was talking trash about African American people. And I just really get the feeling that people sometimes who are black, when they come from other countries, and this is like no shade because I have friends like from everywhere. Like I have friends from Africa, like I have family from Jamaica, like I have family from a lot of places, and I'm saying this, because I'm a descendant of all this. I'm saying this, and I'm just going to keep it real when I say this. I think that they feel like we don't have culture, and I feel like it's kind of like an ignorant concept. Hi, Andre. I feel like it's an ignorant concept, and I think a lot of them, because when I was working too, like I worked with Jamaicans and different people from the islands and that sort of thing, and I feel like sometimes they don't respect the legacy of like civil rights movement and our African American culture, the U.S. culture, because they're not from here, and I feel like they say stuff like we don't have culture. And they disrespect, like, how do you name your daughter culture and you're benefiting off of African American culture and hip hop culture that was started in the U.S. and you would disrespect the legacy of Martin Luther King? Like, I just don't understand. Like, how did you name your child culture but you disrespect the African American culture? How? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? But I'm just like, I noticed that this is something that happens in the community. Like people from other places, they come over to, especially blacks, they come over here from other places and they just disrespect the mess out of African American people when every opportunity that they are afforded in the United States of America was built off the backs of our ancestors from a particular tribe that was sent over here, because the particular tribe that was sent over here, they're spread across the four corners of the world, the earth. Okay, so for you to disrespect the people, because I've heard people that were like African descent or Jamaican descent, kind of turn up their nose at African American people, and it's like, listen, you're over here benefiting in our country, benefiting the country that African slaves or the indigenous people that was here, because everybody was not an African slave. We had people, black people that was already over here too for thousands of years before slavery. Just to disrespect all of that and then come and try to benefit off the opportunity that is all of this that has been afforded to you is disrespectful. To say we don't have culture, when you could look all around you and see that your A is benefiting off of the culture of civil rights and that sort of thing is mind-boggling to me. Now, I may not agree with everything that happened during the civil rights movement, but I think that was just so tacky the way that they did that on that skit. I was appalled that they even put that out. And I don't even cape for Martin Luther King. Like, I don't even, I don't get into agreement with all his messages. I just think that was just crazy. And I think it's because a lot of people who are not from the United States and they don't really know the history of what it is to be African American. I don't even identify as an African American because we know that came up with by Jesse Jackson and them in 1970. It's just it's shocking to me to know that, but they'll talk this mess like, oh, African American people is lazy and oh, we don't have no culture, but then come over here and benefit off of the slave trade, benefit off of people being ripped from their families, and laughing at the calamity of people. And I'm not really just pointing a finger at different people, but it just boggles my mind, like literally. And then when you look at what's going on other sides of the world too, y'all are going through some of the similar things we're going through, just in a different way. So it's just like, I don't understand why it's so much division between, like, nobody is better than the next person. Why do you feel like one thing is better than the next? Everybody is speaking a language of the colonizer. What culture? The word Africa, like, even if you look at the word Africa was named after the Roman general that conquered it. So it's like, show me the culture of what your country was named, or in the continent that you live in was named before the colonization. And then I'll be like, okay, I can appreciate that as culture. You know what I mean? Or, like, I even had a discussion with like somebody, like I was discussing about like how I would meet Dominican and Puerto Rican people and how they would be so much in denial about the Afrocentric part of their life. And you would be like, bro, like, just because you speak a language, like I'm speaking English right now, does that mean that I'm English? Well, I can't really use me as an example because I am a little, but still. I'm just saying, like, I feel like people need to be educated, y'all. Like, it's just the lack of education. People need to stay in school because it's like, I just be looking at these people like, how dare you? And all of that. Okay, so Ocean said they need to do some research. But I'm just like, how dare you come over here, say we don't have no culture, talk about the people like a dog, but, when I listen to African music and Caribbean music, and they doing stuff like bleaching their skin, wearing this, the straight weaves, doing the same, African American people in America, I don't really be seeing a lot of that skin bleaching craze like how it is in Africa and these other places. But you just so proud, but then you come over here and disrespect the people, and you got the descendants of these people getting up in skits talking trash about the people that, were involved in the civil rights movement. That's crazy. So you going in restaurants and you able to be black on a stage thanks to people like Dorothy Dandridge and Lena Horne and all these other people. And you got the nerve to talk about a Coretta Scott King and act as if she would be acting like that in a skit. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Is it me, y'all? Because I'm not trying to take no shots at people. I'm talking like this because I could talk, to people that's African. Because I got African people. It's African people I know in my family. Jamaican people that I know in my family. People from Dominican Republic I know in my family. My family is a melting pot. So when I be talking about this stuff, I be coming from a real place. They need to be educated both within and outside of school. A lot of education with the school system has worked against African Americans. And then it's like, I think so too, y'all. I think it's just so much indoctrination. It's like, you have African Americans that they crave so much for acceptance from Africa, and then Africa be wanting to feel like no, I'm separated. But shout out to the people when I did my ancestry DNA test that was from Africa, that they was very embracing of me. They wanted to tell me about like the culture of the different places that came up on my ancestry DNA test. You had some haters. They was like, "Dang, you from the ghetto places in Africa," and I was like, "You ghetto for putting a comment up talking about a place that's ghetto? Be quiet." Like, I'm like, how am I be Malian and you talking about all the places that came up on my ancestry DNA test was ghetto when the richest king in Africa was from Mali? How, Sway? How? I just be looking at these people, y'all, like it's crazy. And then like I just been seeing like a lot of videos. Like I got so many videos about black issues to put out for y'all because I feel like it's coming from a real place. I'm happy that what was the site? Madame Noir. They decided to put out an issue, like, you know, issues that black women face, because I really feel like it's so much pressure for black women now because we're so, you know, abused, neglected, and that sort of thing in America and worldwide. Like, we're seen as undesirable because we're painted like that in the media. It's always this strong black woman type of thing that's going on. And just to see that girl, you know, Jolie Musa was found, and, you know, she was a teenage, you know, black young girl caught up in a it's all right, Andre. It was a black young girl caught up with the wrong type of man, and, you know, domestic violence and stuff is running rampant. And it's just like Malcolm X said, like, the black woman is the most, you know, neglected, abused, and hated woman in America. I'm so for real. Like, but it's just like people don't talk about this stuff. And I just be wondering why. Like, why is it that we can't have a real discussion? But what be getting me, y'all, is when I try to have a discussion about the issues and the causes of the issues. Because a lot of people be put on videos, why doesn't anybody put a solution to the problem of black men doing this and black women going through this? And I'm like, I have told y'all what is going on several times. It's generational curses that have not been broken. So it's deeper than you just being like, oh, they're attacking me because they're jealous of me and I'm black and I'm just this and black girl magic and all the rest of that foolishness that these people be trying to get these people to believe. All that is indoctrination. You know, it's deeper than being pro-black. It's deeper than that. Because when people realize that everything in life has something to do with laws and ordinances, and they have tricked. See, this is how they've tricked black people. I get made fun of all the time for believing in the Most High God, serving God. I get made fun of all the time. But then you'll have people, they will look at my life and they will look at the success, but they don't, it's like they want the success, but they don't want to go through the sacrificial and the pain part of getting power and success. Because let me tell you something, on either side, whether you serve the Most High God, it's going to be sacrifice, because when you serve him, it's going to be leave everything you know behind you, pick up out of nowhere and just follow him and believe in him, trust in him, keep his commandments and his ordinances and his laws. And that sometimes means that maybe you got to get rid of your friends that was once your friends. You got to stop dealing with certain family members. You got to, it's a process, because you like killing your flesh daily and that sort of thing. But people, they don't realize that. They want the results, but they don't want to go through nothing, though. They don't want to. It's like the people on that side, the wicked side, they sacrificing. They praying to whoever the God they serve. They doing what they supposed to do, and they know the evil ones, they know the laws and the ordinances. That's how they try to trick people who don't know what the laws and ordinances are, which is the laws and ordinances are the word of God. Okay? So God is just so merciful, so humble, just so awesome, y'all. He gives us all free will. So this is why black people are black people, this is how you solve your problems. You acknowledge in your life whatever you literally say this. Any invisible impediments or generational curses or bonds, covenants or pacts, alliances, treaties that was made by my forefathers that I am not privy of, Lord God, I ask that you dig them up. You root them out, destroy them, consume them by fire. I am not in agreement with that. It stops with me. I'm acknowledging this, Lord God. I'm acknowledging it that it's sin, and I choose to turn from it. You reject it. You denounce it. You renounce it. You turn away. Even if you're not responsible for it. It's like you have to just come to the realization that your ancestors could have been doing stuff that you have no knowledge of. So to stop, the drama of like all of this negative stuff happening to black people, it's gonna take more than marching and all that other stuff. It's just knowing the word of God. Okay, let me see the comments. Our lineage is a melting pot. I'm kind of ashamed, but it is what it is. My great-grandmother was a full-blooded, dark-skinned Indian. I have that on both sides of my family, but I'm of color also. Okay. I watched his videos. He was on point. Let me see. Light of Hope. Whose videos? Who are we talking about here? But I'm saying, like, people be wanting a solution, but they don't really want to go through the process. The process is you acknowledging that. Not you being prideful and saying black girl magic, I'm pro-black, and all the rest of this foolishness that is not going to get you anywhere. Because people is yelling out to the top of their lungs, I'm pro-black, I'm this, I'm this. They putting all these labels on, but they ain't putting the armor of God on. They ain't putting that word on them. They don't have any knowledge of who they actually are, the powers and the authority that they have through Christ Jesus, because they think it's, honestly, these people make a mockery. Like I said, they make fun of me because I worship the Most High God. They laugh. But then I be seeing them try to emulate stuff that I do, but it doesn't have the same effect because the anointing is not there. Because it's everything. The more you get, the more that is required of you, y'all. That's all I like. People be praying to move a certain way, honey, but it's a painful process. Like, sometimes it can be a lonely process when you going through certain stuff with the Most High God. And people, they don't want to give up. They don't want to give it up. God could just be one day, I want you to get rid of this. You have to be at the drop of a hat willing to be like, all right, I'm going to give it up. I'm going to just stop. At the drop of a hat. Or like you have to be like, take this desire from me. Like, if this thing is a curse, remove it. You saying in a way you don't know what you are. Light of Hope. What you talking about? I'm not answering that question. Thank you though. You gotta be positive. You gotta be positive in your life, because everything that you speak out of your mouth, your words have power. Like, people, when they realize that, like, people, they be so caught up in the superficial stuff, like, oh, my skin is brown and I'm we come from kings and all the rest of this crap that really doesn't really mean anything if you don't possess power. You get power through the authority of the Most High God and going through Jesus Christ and knowing and keeping the laws and the commandments. So it don't matter to me. It's like, if I could help one person realize that, like, with the laws, like, because they make it seem like the Bible is just a fairy tale. And it's like me in my young years of life being this young, knowing this and comprehending this, like I was a child literally, and I was commanding things to like my stepdad's car. It just stopped, you know, somewhere, and I was like, oh no, you're gonna turn, I command you to come on. And the car came on. Like you have to, like when you get grounded in God and you just keep his commandments and you seek him, like, and learn the laws, because God is not moved by, you know, people be crying like, Lord, why is this happening to me, why is this happening to the people? But it's happening because people a lot of times give legal right for this stuff to happen in their lives. See, you may not believe in it, but them devils believe in it, and they know what the laws and the ordinances are. So things that you could do in your life that you may have given stuff permission to come into your life. You may have hugged the person, you may have kissed the person, touched the person. You may have, even your ancestors could have made deals way back when, in covenants, and you know, stuff like poverty and stuff is on, you know, people's lives, and sickness and iniquity and stuff is on their lives, and they trying to figure out why. Like people, I be seeing stuff like whole family line be having cancer and stuff. That stuff be curses, man. You got to go back to the source. It's not about you just saying you blessed and highly favored. You have to go and ask God like what it is. In the way that this stuff is broken, a covenant has to be made that supersedes that one. So it's just about knowing like the laws, the rules, and the regulations, because when you know the word of God and you coming against the negative things that are being put out, because when negative things are being put out, you have to cancel it with the word, the positive words of the Most High God. The same way Jesus did when the devil came and offered him like everything. Like he was like, I'll give you this whole world if you bow to me. And he basically told the devil, like, get behind me. Like he told the devil what the word of God was, and that activated, you know, different things to happen. People gotta be the same, y'all. Y'all gotta be the same. This is so crazy. I'm looking at the chat. This is so crazy, yo. Andre, why don't you know what you are, though? I know what I am, though. Even though it's so, like, I done found out so much about, like, my lineage. Like, I'm probably from, like, a lot of warrior tribes. That's what I will say. I'm from a lot of warrior tribes. Like, everything that came back on my ancestry DNA test was part of a warrior tribe somewhere, from whatever culture it was. It was like all warrior tribes that you could probably think about, clans and all of that, came back on my ancestry DNA test. It was so funny. But I definitely want to learn more about Mali and more about some of the things. But I definitely also want to I'm gonna get super cam. I definitely also want to start like practicing like more modesty, because it's just, I put up the video where Juanita Bynum was talking about how just this whole spirit is just running rampant, and it's sad that like when you log in your Instagram or you log into these sites, it's like you watching a porno 24/7, because it's like people refuse to put on clothes. It's like, what's really going on? And the fact that, speaking of this whole situation, because we was just talking about Cardi, the fact that she did another skit, because Lovely T got the video up. Somebody just was telling me about the Lovely T video, where she was trying to show women how to take a whole bath in a skit. Like, what in the horror is going on here? Like, what's going on? And people just swear up and down, y'all, that the word of God is not real, but they don't really realize that the suffering and things that's going on is because people are refusing to go back to the originator, y'all. They refusing to go back to the originator. They refusing to go back. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my shorts is together. Hold on, y'all. back. I cannot be up here with no lipstick like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, they refuse to go back to like the original ways, and be wondering like why people be divorced, why they can't find a man, why they kids is acting all out, and why they broke and can't get no money and all of this stuff. But they refuse to follow the commandments, because a lot of things be seeming good to people, but anything that you do in your life, you have to consult the like God and His counsel. Because if you don't, you know, God will grant you, like I said, permissive will, where he give you free will. But anything that's outside the will of God, because your whole life has been pre-planned, predestined, preordained. He knew you before you was even a thought, before you was even in your mother's womb. So he had your wife, husband, car, clothes, whatever, like job, all that was planned out, preordained already. So you thinking you doing you, like, oh, you know, cutting your spiritual discernment off. Oh, you know, I like him, I'm feeling him, or even when it comes to women, men, because man, y'all be going for a big butt and a smile. Y'all be going for that, and y'all don't even be knowing that this person could just come in your life and turn your life upside down. But God just sees so far ahead that He could just stop y'all from making that mistake, because people even get married and don't know that sometimes their marriages could be cursed because they didn't consult the Most High God. That may not be your husband or wife that you really sleeping next to, like, or the one that God ordained for you to have. You may have did your own thing and you didn't pray about it, and then you sitting there trying to figure out why all these problems is arising, and why this person have flipped on you or did this to you, tried to kill you, anything. You know what I mean? I had to like learn, literally, even when it come to you being employed. Lord, if it ain't for me, don't let them call me. Don't let them, just let only your people pick my name up in the spirit. I don't want to waste no time on no jobs that ain't for me. I don't want to waste no time with no person that ain't for me. I don't want to waste no time nowhere, Lord, where you do not want me to be. So I'm going to seek your counsel before I make this decision. I'm talking about even on your way, whatever way you want to take to work. Anything in your life, you better be seeking the counsel of the Most High God, y'all. Okay, so do you believe we are Israelites? I'm just asking. Okay. I'm going to let you decide, okay? I'm going to tell you what I do believe. I believe that our people, like our people originally, they was over where they was at in Israel, and they was doing stuff like all manners of abomination and wickedness. They was worshiping idols. They was doing all kind of manners of evil. So the Most High God decided to punish those people. They was kicked out of their land. They was sent to Africa, or whatever way they say it happened. They was sent to Africa, and they were sold into slavery, because it said, I think, we will be delivered into the hands of our enemies. So all the stuff that's happening to black people, where they was sold away from their husbands, wives, children, you know, babies used as alligator bait, okay? This spirit of like lust and fornication, where the people are not being committed to one another, and all of these plagues, because all of this is just plagues and curses if you look around the black community. Like, black people, a lot of them don't even know who the heck they really are. You know, it's crazy. So, I mean, literally, I believe that black people that's African American may be, you know, the lost tribe. Who knows? All I know is I'm just trying to be on that right team and that right side of that golf, honey, because I ain't playing. I'm not missing God for nobody. The Most High God. I'm not missing the Most High God for nobody. And what I will say, you don't mean to pry. What I will say is that my name is Hebrew. Brit in Hebrew is covenant, pact. Okay, so I know that in my life personally, my life was predestined, preordained, and I was called, and the Lord chose me before I was even a thought. Because a lot of people be wanting to know what BritneyChanel means. Britney, okay, means covenant. So I have a covenant with the Most High God, y'all. Because I choose to serve and follow Him. And then Chanel means, in French, water pipe or carrier of water. So if you put Britney and Chanel together, it means, one who has a covenant with God, who's carrying water. Water means spiritually or biblically life. One that is a carrier of life. So when I come up here and I talk about God, I'm carrying life to the people. Without water, you would die, right? So I just like to give the truth and that sort of thing. You saying I'm special? I feel like a lot of people are special in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of people that's going to be called just, your name is just Kevin. You would have to go look up what Kevin is. I didn't have no control of what my mother decided to name me. And the internet is not privy on what my mother decided to name me. But I'm just saying, like, why I specifically chose the name that I chose. Your name is just Kevin? Well, you look up what Kevin means. Everybody has a name, and what their parents decided to name them, names are important. So what your parents decided to name you is important. So Kevin is Irish, and it means handsome by birth. So the name Kevin means handsome by birth. It also could mean kind and gentle, handsome in gene by birth. Why would you be saying your parents is a bunch of lame? I ain't getting involved in that. I got all respect your elders, and your days is gonna be longer. Cause I want long life. Okay, I'm not trying to get involved with that. So you good on that? I don't care about. Listen, I don't care if your parents is crazy or whatever. They may not be the best parents. Just even if you like a young person watching me, be respectful. God knows if your parents is off. He knows that. Okay? He knows his children. He knows what the heck is going on with people in their mind. You just got to keep yourself above reproach. Even when somebody, your parents may be talking to you crazy and you be like, Lord, I'm one step away. Just step away. But you cannot be out here calling your parents lames. That is just so disrespectful. Oh. Troublesome, you be playing too much. Talking about my name is just Kevin. Like, well, you need to be happy that your parents named you Kevin because it means handsome by birth. So it means that you handsome at birth. It's a lot of people, like, everybody has a name. Everybody's name means something. It's just whether, what you name your children, that's what they could be called to be. That's what they could be raised up to be. And just to clarify, because it was some people it was like a little clique. They was mad talking about women are not supposed to be preachers and pastors, and all this other crazy stuff, talking about what the Bible said. And if you read and crack your Bible, all that preacher, pastor, and priest stuff. You ain't supposed to be, if you one of God's people, you're not supposed to be giving yourself no titles, boo. You ain't supposed to be giving yourself those type of titles. When they tried to call Jesus rabbi, he put them in check about that. The only teacher is Abba Father, which is the Most High God. So I'm just doing and sharing the word. I'm not up here trying to profess like I'm up here as a minister or anything of that nature. I'm just, sharing my experiences and how I choose to live and what I've seen in life work for me in life. Maybe sharing it with somebody else that can help them, beat, if people listen, if you tired of being oppressed and lied to by the main mass, churches and stuff like that, and you follow after the Most High God, and you'll have He will bring you into all truth. Because a lot of this stuff, people preaching prosperity and grace, but they not teaching how to really obtain prosperity now, like on the earth right now. They're not preaching that. The only way that you can obtain that, like, you got to realize, like, it's devils that's sitting there. They waiting. They know who was called. They know who God's called because it's a certain level of anointing on their lives. So they mad at that. The devil is mad at that. So he knows that it's some people that's anointed. So he's sitting there. You may be a great person in the kingdom of God. He want to sit on all of the things that God has preordained for you because you've already been blessed. That's why I can't get with these churches that be saying, you give me $500 and you're going to be blessed. I be literally laughing at these people. And the fact that people be giving their money to these people, getting into a covenant, because if you look at money is what? A Federal Reserve note. If you break down the word federal and you go back to the Latin meaning of the word, it means covenant. So you're getting into a spiritual covenant when Christ already died and was resurrected again, and you're already blessed. It was preordained. Your life was preordained. It was predestined. God already wrote your story. So you're going to come up with another covenant with another person who is not God and give your money to these people so that you could be blessed, or your right now, get your right now word, how they so-called say. It's just this crazy stuff that goes on, y'all. This is why I do what I do. This is why I give commentary. This is why I do what I do, because to share this information, why would you keep this information to yourself if it's being revealed to you what the truth really is, What you mean? You said, where's everyone tonight? I don't know. Like, I think the notifications was being played with, but then too, it's Aretha funeral. There's a lot of stuff going on. But what I like is that the people could watch this video later. So it's not even like a big deal. The people that have been on live, I enjoyed them on live. I'm definitely going to check out some other people's lives and everything. So oh my gosh. I love y'all for watching, though. I definitely love y'all for watching. Let me see. Troublesome, where have you even been at? But shout out to all the people that like me, support me, and that subscribe to me. I hope y'all enjoyed this live, okay? I'm about to get off of here and go and eat my dinner and tune into some other lives tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I tried to, share some tips with y'all, do the weekly recap, share some spiritualness. Like, I just try to be as positive as possible, y'all, because literally I don't have time for the foolishness. I have so much, that I'm working on. What lives am I going to watch now? I'm not going to really reveal what live I'm going to watch. Thank you, Ocean. Like, I really be out here, like, trying, y'all. Like, I really be wanting people to be delivered and for people to prosper and go forth and not get into this foolishness that is YouTube sometimes, that people try to pull and drag them in. You know what I mean? You gotta, if you want to prosper, you gotta be righteous and honorable. Put the Most High God first, and you will prosper. Like, you don't have to pay nobody to have a relationship with God. I'm so tired of people. The Most High God, y'all gotta be careful with that too, because people be like, Lord, Lord, and they ain't talking about the Most High God. They talking about the God of this world. So you gotta be careful about that too. And you don't gotta pay nobody for salvation. It's already been done. Lord, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm about to accept these Instagram requests from people. I'm currently using Instagram. What video? What's your video about? Hi, how are you? How are you now and later? Oh, you have a nice, okay, you have a good evening, love. I appreciate everybody for watching. I want to know what is the video about, Troublesome Now, and what have you even, you said you were starting the channel. What's the channel about? What's the channel about? Because you was yelling at me last time. You don't want to reveal your videos or anything. Hey, Aisha. Let me stay on a little bit. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer to see what's going on. Just going to expose some people. Who are you going to expose? We would love to know. Oh, Lord. Better now? Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that. You going to expose me? I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. It's not going to be a good business move. It's not going to be well. So I wouldn't even try to do that. Okay, I'm just letting you know, cuz listen. I got the army of the Most High God behind me. Please believe, okay? People be like, well, who is she? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to just say, like, I'm not. Listen, you know why I take everything serious? Because everything is serious. Every word that come out of our mouth, it has seeds of life. So I may sound like I'm being serious and that I have to reject what you're saying and that I'm not in agreement with it because I know the spiritual implications of seeds, okay? So I have to crush the seed and it will never be planted, ever. Because if in fact the weapon could be formed, but it's not going to prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me is going to be condemned. Every witch, like, what is it for a witch to live? Okay? A witch is not going to live. A warlock is not going to live. I just, listen. That's that little lion, okay, that's inside of me. That is, you being from a certain tribe, it comes out of you. So I'm just saying, don't play with it. I'm just telling you, don't play with it. Because then I got to go in the arsenal and pull out the real prayers. And I don't want to have to do that tonight. I just want to go on about my night. I don't want to have to go into warfare prayer. I don't want to have to do that. But I will. You know what I mean? People be playing. I will. I done seen people try to come up against me and they was destroyed. They was destroyed. I'm not answering any personal questions, y'all, for obvious reasons. I don't want, I'm trying to keep my social media, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep my social media, because some people, the line gets blurred. You trying to send me kisses now and later? Did you just say Asian persuasion? I'm being good today, y'all. I'm being good. Like I'm being good. It's a lot of people that bash me because like I was saying on the Chili video, when Chili was talking about interracial dating, I'm really not opposed to different types of people. Like I love black men. I love different types of people as well. Like I just have love for people. Like so if that person is the person that's the people that's cool people, I can hang with them. You know what I mean? Troublesome now. I'm watching you though. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I got listen. I'm so watching you. You making a video on an Instagram model? I'm watching you, Troublesome. Why did you? I have a question. Why did you make your name Troublesome now? Like, why would you want trouble to come to you? Why didn't you do something like more positive, festive? You watching me too? I know you are right now, but I'm saying like, what made you make your name Troublesome now? I'm gonna wait for you to answer the question. Oh, how is everybody else doing tonight? The people who I haven't spoke to, like, how are y'all doing tonight? With y'all just getting on the chat. Life Jennings is having a 7th child. I mean, is he married? Is Life Jennings married? Like, I haven't heard anything about Life Jennings since his music career at the beginning. That song Must Be Nice, and I really didn't like his music then. Like no shade, no cap or anything like that. Like I really just didn't like his music like that. I mean, I feel like he can sing, like no cap, but I still feel like he's just, I don't know, his music just don't do it for me. His voice and it's just, I don't know. So he's not married and he have all of them kids like that by different women. When these men gonna learn? When are these men gonna learn? Somebody got in my, speaking of this, somebody got in my Instagram. Somebody got in my Instagram. Now or later, you playing too much. Somebody got in my Instagram and was like, how do you know if like somebody is playing you? Like how do you know like if a guy is playing you? Or like how do you know if a girl is playing you? I think I'm gonna do a video where I talk about relationship type of stuff, because I really feel like a lot of us got silly stories about relationships and relationship drama. So I really think these videos that I'm thinking about doing about relationships too would be helpful to people, because I just don't understand how people, when they be asking me advice, how they get themselves into this type of craziness. But I'm just trying to figure out, I mean, I know God said go forth and multiply, but dag, Life Jennings, all these women, crazy. If y'all see me looking down, it's because I was checking my Instagram and people, y'all be sending me some crazy like questions. So if y'all want me to like talk about a certain topic, y'all definitely can hit me up on Instagram and I will try to get back to y'all as fast as possible. Do I know Spanish? A little bit. A little bit, yes. It's so crazy because I know a little bit because of my upbringing and everything like that. Like sometimes I even be in stores and I will understand what the people are saying because honestly, some like Hispanic or Spanish people, they be colorist, so they look at you and be like, I'm not Spanish, but they'll look at you and be like, because you're black or something, you may not understand. But I'm like, if you seen Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, them people be able to speak Spanish. So, and they be my color and they be able to speak Spanish. So I don't understand why people haven't gotten hip. Like I even was learning, I'm gonna finish trying to learn Spanish like fluently. Like I'm 75% fluent in Spanish, so I'm gonna finish. But I know how to read a little bit. Like I know how to read and write and talk in Spanish a little bit. Like I'll be singing in Spanish. Like if you be on my Instagram, you have seen me singing in Spanish before. So no, you're not gonna put me on the spot to say nothing. Oh. You are not gonna put me on the spot. Nah, I'm like when I'm really like you would just listen if you was on listen. If you have heard me, you said that I blocked you on Instagram. I don't know nothing about nothing on Instagram. All I know about is YouTube. Like I have staff. So if I have staff, then what happens is if you say something remotely weird, if you seem like you a troll, they can and will probably block you. So it's been a lot of people that even has been on YouTube and maybe one of my members of staff or somebody blocked them because they was doing troll like things and I had to come up out of there and go in the block list. So what is your name on Instagram? What is your name on Instagram? I want y'all to realize, do not be seeming like a troll. Okay, I'm gonna go through, cause the block list is long on YouTube and YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So I'm gonna go in and look to see because I forget who it was. L Boogie was asking that same question, and if you do anything that seem troll like or whatever, they could try to ban you. So I will be going through. So if you have been banned, you know what I mean, and you made another page, sent a bird plane air call or whatever, and you want to get off parole, y'all leave me a comment down below or have somebody leave me a comment or something like that to let me know because I don't like the list be so long, I don't be knowing all the time. Yeah, I seen you, Aisha, on Instagram. I saw you today on Instagram. So I'll go through the comments and stuff like that. I'm trying to build. I'm just now in the building stages of the Instagram. So it's not a lot of people on Instagram as of yet. In the Facebook, I will be republishing it very soon. We did have some incidences where the Facebook, for my safety purposes and privacy purposes, was unpublished because there was some things going down behind the scenes. But now, since it's been handled, we're getting ready to reopen the Facebook. Because a lot of people be like, oh, I don't have Instagram. Oh, I got Facebook or whatever. And then one of my staff people was like, you need to do the Twitter. I was like, oh, no, Twitter? Like, I'm just like, all this social media stuff, it get out of hand. But it's so many different types of people just everywhere. Like, they use different apps and different stuff. So, we trying, y'all. We working hard. But thank you to all my subscribers that follow me on YouTube, that take the time out to watch my videos. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for following me on Instagram. If you follow me on Facebook, I thank you. If you subscribe to me, you watch me, I thank y'all so much because y'all make these videos possible. Thank you to the people who sponsor me and, you know, request sponsor videos and stuff like that. And thank you to the people who donate to my PayPal. You said a wrench? Troublesome. I'm going to give you this wrench. But you cannot be harassing the people, though. You cannot be harassing the people. Let me see. Did it give you one? Because I was getting troublesome. I was getting reports that the people said they didn't even want to come back to my chat because you was harassing them a little bit. And I was like, well, what you mean? What's going on? So you got to look. I don't know what be going on. You said who's harassing who, not you? All right, I'm going to take your word for it. I ain't going to really go into it. You know, but I don't want to be getting those type of reports, man. Like, I'm trying to build the channel and that sort of stuff. So, you know, it's all cool as long as it's cool in the chat. I love y'all and be blessed. I'm about to get out of here and get some food. And I thank y'all for watching. Bye. Bye, y'all.